103.7 FM KOFO. KOFO is your sports source for East Central Kansas and the home for Ottawa University Braves sports. And we welcome you to this broadcast of OU Braves baseball, brought to you by Quality Structures, Dingle and Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Ottawa University, Kramer Pharmacy, Ottawa Recreation Commission, and Lem Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Braves baseball on KOFO is also brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, and Arvest Bank. Now let's go to the field for OU Braves baseball. Here's KOFO's Casey Weeder.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first round of the KCAC tournament of Ottawa University Braves baseball as the Braves take on the Tabor College Blue Jays. Ottawa 31-18 overall, 21-12. They are the 5 seed. Tabor 34-15, 25-8 in conference as they sit at the 2 seed. But Ottawa did take 2 out of 3 against the Blue Jays as they won back on April 8th, 16-12. And in the doubleheader on April 10th, Ottawa taking Game 2, 8-7, before falling 10-1. And Ottawa coming in, this is just they are 6-4 in their last 10, coming off a losing 2 out of 3 to Friends over the weekend, a 9-0 loss in Game 3, and a loss 12-2 in Game 2. But Ottawa did win 5-4 in 14 innings in Game 1. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will get you to first pitch. You're listening to Ottawa Braves baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS. No one likes to hurt. So if you do, contact the licensed physical therapist at Advent Health Ottawa. Their physical therapy plans can help you feel good again in body, mind, and spirit. Visit AdventHealthOttawa.com or call 785-229-8343. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
Have you heard the news? The ORC is now offering Zumba on Monday nights. Zumba will give you a total workout combining all elements of fitness, cardio, muscle conditioning, balance, and flexibility. We are accepting in-person and online registration, so get signed up today. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
Welcome back to Great Bend, Kansas, as we get set for Ottawa University Braves baseball in the first round of the KCAC tournament. Braves come in as the 5 seed, Tabor the 2 seed. The Blue Jays in the baby blues today with the white pants, baby blue socks, Tabor across the chest and white. Ottawa black jerseys, gold pants, as Ottawa will wear Braves across the chest outlined in gold, numbers also outlined in gold. Ottawa is considered the visiting team here in the first game of the KCAC tournament. Exciting play in the first game of the day that started at 11 o'clock, came down to a game-winning single for Oklahoma Wesleyan as the 1 seed was pushed all the way to the brink by Bethany. Oklahoma Wesleyan trailed the entire game. Leading it off for OU will be number 8, Zach Spradlin, the 5'8 junior from Hoquiam, Washington, as he will face off against the starting pitcher for Tabor College. As wait and see who that number is. We don't have a number. It shows number 16, so we'll wait and see. First pitch to Spradlin is high for ball 1. Starting pitcher will be number 16, Austin Seidel. For Tabor, 1-0 pitch in there for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Seidel's a junior right-hander. Casey, he's 6'3", 230 from New Braunfels, Texas.
1-1 pitch at the knees for strike 2, and it's 1-2.
And he's to Tabor via Tarleton State University.
Now a Division I program.
Yes.
It's been a Division II for a long time. They made the jump this year. 1-2 pitch to Spradlin. It's high, and it's 2-2. Spradlin hitting .327, home run, and 20 RBIs. And as you can hear, the wind whipping, it's really blowing out straight to left field. As we were just at the softball field behind us, it was playing in the whole game. And this one, it'll be blowing out to left. And Spradlin will strike out against Seidel, swinging for out number 1 in the top of the first. Seidel 2.72 ERA, 53 innings pitched, giving up an average of 199. That's 93 strikeouts on the season. Batting second for OU, the left fielder, Jeremiah Ariano. Fastball high, and it's 1-0. Ariano, the 5'11 senior from Pueblo, Colorado. With Kratzenberg on deck for OU. 1-0 delivery from Seidel. Remains high, and it's 2-0. Ariano's average up to 350. Has driven in 21 on the season. 2-0 pitch to Ariano is outside again. It's 3-0. Braves looking for their first base runner. And that has turned into a beautiful day. Clear skies now after dark skies in that first baseball game of the morning.
It really has. The rain looks to be completely gone and nothing but blue sky right now as far as we can see.
3-0 pitch from Seidel. In there for a strike with the fastball. It's 3-1. This is one of those venues where if you don't have a good catcher, you could be in big trouble as there's a good 20 to 30 feet behind home plate. 3-1 pitch, fouled back by Ariano to the screen.
Yes,
3-2.
And base runners should be cognizant of that. You know, on a pass ball, they should be thinking, you know, possibly two, if nothing else, just to make the catcher have to hustle back to get it.
3-2 pitch from Seidel, one out in the top of the first, and Ariano stays alive as that one gets back to the screen.
Yeah, good battle right there. You know, that's what you want to see from your batters early in the game is make the opposing pitcher throw a lot of pitches so everybody gets a chance to see his delivery, motion, movement on the ball, etc.
3-2 pitch, low for ball four as Ariano earns the walk and Ottawa's first base runner of the afternoon. And one thing that you'll see here, just kind of getting to eye level with this field, grass is real long right now.
Yes.
So anything ground ball wise, you have a chance to beat it out. We saw Bethany get a couple infield singles as we were walking up. But Ottawa able to get their first base runner, and Rylan Kratzenberg to the plate for OU with one out.
No, the grass is, I wouldn't say exceptionally long, but definitely longer than what you normally would see.
Kratzenberg, big hack, fouls it back to the screen. Great matchup here between him and Seidel. Kratzenberg, the 6'3 senior from Federal Way, Washington. Ariano at first. Short lead. Breaking ball that is too low, and it's 1-1. Kratzenberg hitting .417, 22 home runs, 70 runs batted in. One ball and a strike, one out. Top of the first inning, Jeremiah Ariano able to get the one-out walk. He stands at first. 1-0 pitch from Seidel and able to, time is called at the plate. I believe the umpire made that call.
Yeah, I didn't see if he pointed at the catcher asking for time or if it was granted to the hitter.
Seidel not too happy about that.
No.
Punches his glove. 1-1 count to Kratzenberg. He pops it foul out of play. It's 1-2. 3:30 to left, 385 to dead center, 330 to right. With the wind blowing out, it is a power hitter's dream right now, especially from the right side.
Yes, and based on the scoreboard in left field, it looks like it's been hit a few times.
1-2 pitch in the dirt. Aguilar able to slide over and bury it, and the count stays at 2-2. Two balls and two strikes. Rylan Kratzenberg at the plate. Hollenbone standing on deck for OU. Two to Kratzenberg, and he'll strike out swinging for out number 2 in the inning. And it'll be Hollenbone to look to extend the inning for OU. Bone, the designated hitter. "12 home runs, 48 runs batted in." Ariano standing at first after that leadoff, or the one-out walk. Bone hits it down the right field line, and it's going to tail out of play as chasing was Schaefer out in right. As Bone is behind at 0-1. No balls and a strike to Holland Bone. 6'4" junior from Pike Road, Alabama. 0-1 pitch to Bone, and he's going to foul one, or it's going to be hit down the right field line. Going to stay in play this time. Fighting the sun in right, making the grab is Schaefer for the third out. So Ottawa does get that one-out walk, but leaves him stranded as we go to the bottom of the first. No score between Ottawa and Tabor. You're listening to Ottawa Braves Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
Having your own home is awesome, but it's also a lot of work. The good news, finding help for your projects is easier than ever. Introducing Angie, the app that puts all your home care needs at your fingertips. Need a pro to fix that emergency leak? Maybe find someone to build a deck, or even set your seasonal tasks on autopilot. Angie can handle all that and more. Expert pros, hundreds of home projects, clear pricing, and the easiest way to book and pay in seconds. This is Angie, your home for everything home. Download the app today.
Braves leave one stranded in the top of the first inning. Unable to get Ariano around. And on the mound for OU will be number 28, Stephen Norrell, the 6'4" junior from Keller, Texas. A 4.38 ERA, 76 innings pitched, 96 strikeouts for the junior. And this will be the first time, Matt, that we get to see him in person and call a game for him. And hasn't always gotten the run production offensively from the guys behind him, but has battled all year and just churns and eats up innings.
Yeah, no, big, strong right-hander that throws downhill a lot. Definitely, I would expect today to have a good day on the mound.
Second-team All-KCAC selection, and behind him, or catching him today, first-team All-KCAC catcher Elliot Antonetti. Also Rylan Kratzenberg, first-team All-Conference for OU. Get all of those to you. The defensive lineup for OU: Ariano in left, Kohler in center, Eckstein in right, Bannister at third, Aguilar at short, Spradlin at second, Kratzenberg at first, and as we mentioned, Norrell on the mound with Antonetti behind the plate. Is leading it off for Tabor, Robert Eisenhower, the center fielder. As we are set for the Blue Jays to come to the plate in the bottom of the first inning, and Ottawa with the gold pants here in game one, not wearing the gold top. It would have been an interesting color-on-color look,
yes,
for sure, to see them go gold on gold against blue. In the past, we've seen the Blue Jays kind of go with that Toronto Blue Jays look as Norrell's first pitch in the dirt. It's 1-0. Eisenhower hitting .414, and now they're going to make him. I forgot his wristband there, so I have to go back to the dugout and grab that as a count at 1-0.
Could be problematic when Coach calls the play, and
you don't know what the signs are.
I'm not sure what the sign was today, what the number combination was. 1
ball and no strikes to Eisenhower. Delivery from Norrell. At the knees for strike one. It's 1-1. Norrell working out of the stretch here in the first. A few times this year he's probably been able to wear short sleeves.
Yes.
Temperature today is going to rise up near 60. Next couple days is going to be much better weather as we'll get up to as high as 82 is the temperature for tomorrow and Friday. That pitch is low. It's 2-1 from Norrell.
Probably benefit from the southwest wind, I would assume, to drive those temperatures up.
2-1 pitch low. As that one actually hits the plate, it's 3-1. To Eisenhower.
As Casey and I play amateur meteorologist.
3 balls and a strike, no outs. Bottom of the first inning. No score between Ottawa and Tabor. 3-1 from Norrell. Swinging strike. Eisenhower behind that one, and we go full.
Good pitch right there by Norrell at the knees. had some good late movement and down in the zone.
3-2 pitch, swinging strike three as Norrell rings up Eisenhower, one of the first strikeouts in the bottom of the first inning. As Norrell able to bear down there after getting behind at 3-1.
No, and I'm sure, being on the mound in a game like this in a conference tournament, a little bit of nerves has to be out there for sure for all the players.
Breaking ball, first one there from Norrell at the knees for strike one as he faces off against Matt Johnson. Shortstop for the Blue Jays. Norrell works quickly. 0-1 delivery. Strike two at the knees again with the fastball this time from Norrell. See if he goes back to that breaking ball. 0-2 pitch from Steven. And offering at it. Did he go around? He did not. They check Johnson's swing and count it 1-2. Johnson, the 6-foot senior from Wichita, transferred from Johnson County Community College, so had to drive through Ottawa on his way.
Yes.
To Olathe at some point. 1-2 pitch from Norrell, and just staying alive is Johnson. Great Bend's done a nice job. They've got the NAI logo and the KCAC logo painted on behind home plate.
The complex here and the staff, they do a great job in prepping the fields and running a great tournament.
1-2 pitch from Norrell in the dirt, and Ariano, what a dig. Slides over, and the count at 2-2. Ottawa's first appearance in Great Bend since 2017. We're on pace to be here a year ago as they were in second place when the COVID cancellation hit. That fastball from Norrell just below the knees. It's 3-2. Ottawa was sitting in second place at 6-2. Bethany was 7-1 in first place, and those two teams are the last two to get into the KCAC tournament a year later. 3-2 from Norrell. This one hit hard over the head of the third baseman, diving his Bannister, and it'll be a one-out single. Johnson was digging, but quickly up with it is Ariano to just keep it at a single.
Yeah, good effort there.
Bannister laying out for it just over the top of his glove. That ball hit hard enough that most stadiums that would have carried potentially to past Ariano. Instead, Ariano able to come up with it, make a nice throw, and keep the runner at first.
Yeah, and that's something that the outfielders should notice as well as the grass being tall and thick. They're going to really have to charge the ball because it's going to die once it gets into the grass.
Batting third, the first baseman, Kelsey Weems. The runner at first, breaking ball from Norrell. And Weems watching all the way for strike one. No balls in a strike. Weems has driven in 64 runs. That's 14 home runs. 0-1 pitch, foul back to the screen. It's 0-2. Looking back at that series in early April, Ottawa trailed 8-1 in game one, came back to win that one, and then able to take a one-run victory in game two to win the series. And you look at the teams at the top of this tournament, Ottawa won both series over the number one seed Oklahoma Wesleyan and then the 2 seed Tabor.
And I think that speaks to the balance.
Norrell able to throw to first, but it goes off the back of Johnson or hit the bag, and Johnson's going to take second as that ball caroms all the way down the first base line. Spradlin had to go track it down. A runner in scoring position for Tabor and one out, and Spradlin having to reach a little bit, but didn't think that throw was too far offline from Norrell.
No, I think it was just a little bit low, and with all the commotion, the runner diving back and the throw being just a bit off makes it tougher for him.
No balls and 2 strikes, but a runner at second for Tabor and one out. Williams, the .349 average. 0-2 from Norrell, hit to short. Aguilar on 2 hops. He'll make the throw. Plenty of time to retire Weems for out number 2.
Nice bounce back right there from Norrell after the errant pickoff throw to induce the ground ball to shortstop.
Brings the catcher to the plate, Leo Aguilar. Aguilar, a junior from Arlington, Texas. Johnson at second for Tabor. Had a one-out single. Pitch to Weems, breaking ball at the knees for a strike. And looking back at it was Aguilar, not happy. It was called a strike. No balls and a strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning. No score but a runner at second for Tabor. 0-1 delivered from Norrell. Breaking ball this time gets away from him outside, and it's 1-1. Aguilar hitting .342, 4 home runs and 40 RBIs. And if you like colored jerseys in this game, you're loving this matchup right now.
Yes.
Baby blue, always a good look. 1-1 as Norrell will step off the rubber and chase Johnson back to second.
Yeah, the gold pants and the black jersey.
I'm sure Ottawa brought the gold tops as well to wear at some point. It's been a fan favorite and a team favorite so far this year. 1-1 pitch at the belt for strike 2. On the off speed from Norrell as he looks to get out of the inning here in the first. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Leo Aguilar. Norrell gets the sign from Antonetti. Here's back to second twice. 1-2 from Norrell. Breaking ball in the dirt. It's 2-2. Norrell's thrown 19 pitches in the inning.
Deuce is wild here.
Johnson with a decent lead at second. No one really holding him on. 2-2 from Norrell. Hit to second base. This is going to be a base hit. And Johnson's going to score from third easily with good speed. And Tabor takes a 1-0 lead in the first inning on the RBI single from Leo Aguilar. He just put that ball where Spradlin left.
Yep.
The 1-0 Blue Jay lead with 2 hits now in the inning.
It just kind of squirted it through the infield.
We'll have a pinch runner, Shannon Johnson, 5'7" senior. To the box for Tabor will be Kenyon Schaefer, the right fielder, hitting .298. And that ball gets by Antonetti, and a big turn at second as the pass ball moves the runner into scoring position.
Johnson, a Coffeyville product, but originally from the Bahamas.
How do you end up in Coffeyville from the Bahamas is my question.
Yeah, I was thinking, how does that...
They come up in a search when you check for Kansas. 1 ball and no strikes to Schaefer. Driven in 22 on the season. 1-0 pitch. Swinging strike on a fastball. He was well behind. It's 1-1.
Good velocity there from Norrell.
He'll step off as chasing the runner back to second. Tabor up 1-0 in the first. An RBI single from Aguilar. 1-1 delivery from Norrell. This one hits the third softly. Bannister backhands, throws over to Kratzenberg for the third out. But Tabor scores 1 run on 2 hits. We go to the second. Blue Jays leading the Braves 1-0. You listen to Ottawa Braves baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sorry to interrupt your jams, murder mystery podcasts, or motivational beach noises, but we got something else you might like to hear. It's called cash. That's the sound of an extra $250 after your first 10 deliveries with Uber Eats. That's right, an extra $250 on top of all the other cash you'll make during those first 10 deliveries. If that sounds good, visit t.uber.com/extra250. Uber Eats, deliver with us. Limited time offer, terms apply. See t.uber.com/extra250 for more details.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
Oh, dear. They're everywhere, including the road you're on right now. If an accident with a deer happens, call CarStar. We'll arrange a tow, contact your insurance, and start the repairs with iCar Gold Class service. Relax. We'll take it from here. CarStar, 242-8916.
Tabor leads at 1-0 as we head to the second inning. Due up for Ottawa, Antonetti, Bannister, and Eckstein for the Braves. Here at a sun-soaked Great Bend Sports Complex, and there's only a handful of times I could say that over the past 3 years. And last time Ottawa was here, 6-3 loss to Oklahoma Wesleyan, and then a loss to Tabor to send them home as Ottawa was the 6th seed in that tournament in 2017. First team all-conference, Elliott Antonetti starts it off for OU, looking for their first hit against the ace of the Tabor staff and Austin Seidel. Quickly, Antonetti shoots this one to short. It's going to be a close play, but in time is firing it over from short was Johnson for out number one, and that took a weird hop. That one actually bounced twice in the infield and kind of hit the corner of the grass.
Yeah, I think
it shot right at Johnson.
I think it hit the lip of the grass between the grass and the dirt and just scooted. And the shortstop had to make a nice play to stay down.
One out in the inning. Top of the second as it's Kyle Bannister with fastball for a strike. And Seidel, who was rocked pretty good from OU the first time he faced him. Same for Stephen Norrell. Just a weird game in game one that Ottawa managed to take in Hillsborough. A lot of home runs in that game. Kratzenberg ended up with 2. Counted 1-1. Bannister takes fastball low and then takes the fastball for a strike, 1-2.
Well, you have to agree, when you play at Hillsborough and Tabor, the wind and the field are conducive to home runs at times.
Or all the time.
Yeah.
1-2 pitch from Seidel, popped up foul and out of play.
I think the only park in the KCAC that might be comparable, actually 2 come to mind. Kansas Wesleyan, when the wind's blowing out, is a Homer Dome, as well as Oklahoma Wesleyan's park.
Great, yeah. They call Cincinnati the Great American Small Park, but I've heard differently. First time we've seen a curveball from Seidel that stays high is 2-2. Maybe the only area in the conference in the KCAC in center field where it goes straight across instead of rounded.
A unique dynamic if you've not been to Bartlesville to see a game there.
2-2 pitch. Bannister shoots this one down the first base line, tailing foul. It'll go 2-2 again with 1 out in the top of the second. Tabor leading Ottawa 1-0.
Definitely a fun facility at Oklahoma Wesleyan. Ballpark downtown, lots to do around it. A unique vibe for sure.
2-2 pitch high, and Bannister able to get it full. Bannister, a 5'11 senior from SeaTech, Washington. Three balls and 2 strikes to Kyle Bannister. Pitch from Seidel. It's swinging strike 3 on a fastball that was out of the zone for out number 2.
And a little bit, Casey, like we saw in game 1 today with softball, both teams, a little bit of nerves, a little bit of excitement for being here. And I think we'll see things settle down as the game goes on.
Batting third in the inning, Gabe Eckstein, the right fielder. And Gabe's going to hit this one to center field. A beat on it as Eisenhower will take a couple steps in, makes the grab, Round number 3, no runs, no hits. We go to the bottom of the second. Tabor leading Ottawa 1-0. You're listening to Ottawa Braves Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
When was the last time you gave someone you care about a gift just because? It's not their birthday, not a holiday when they would expect it. It's just another day. And they're getting a new set of earrings, a new bracelet, a new ring, recreated from a family heirloom. Just because. It doesn't have to be a special occasion for you to visit Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff can help you pick out the right gift from their vast selection anytime, even when it's just because. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main.
Braves have been kept hitless through 2 innings as Seidel has managed to pick up a couple strikeouts and some groundouts early on as Stephen Norrell starts his second inning, gave up 1 run, but overall, even with the 2 hits that were giving up, had Tabor hitters behind in the count early.
Yeah, no, Norrell's done a nice job on the mound. Both the hits, one was a hard hit ball, and then the other was just kind of squirted through the infield into right field for a single that scored the run. But overall, Norrell's done a great job.
Stephen Norrell to start his second inning of work is right now Ottawa, coming off a game or a series where you've lost 2 out of 3. Last, you only managed to score 5 runs the entire series. Right now, Ottawa just kind of needs something momentum shifting. You don't want to carry that hangover from the weekend of not getting the bats going, but right now they got to continue to fight and show a little bit of emotion.
Right. They need to, some people say, need to make your own luck a little bit, make your own way here, figure out a way, a small thing, small spark.
For the Blue Jays, leading it off, Rodolfo Vasquez takes fastball low for ball 1. Vasquez hits .293, 5 home runs and 26 runs batted in. 1-0 delivery to him. Fastball on the outside corner for strike 1 from Norrell. One ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch, chopped at the plate off the foot of Vasquez. 1-2.
Always feels good.
And Norrell has been in this situation with every hitter. Has been in where he's been ahead in the count. Just has to get that strikeout pitch or a ground out pitch. He just left a couple up, one to Johnson. And then that single that was shot through the right side of the infield. Breaking ball just misses outside with the slider. 2-2. Norrell in 77 innings has 97 strikeouts on the season. 2-2 pitch from Norrell, and breaking ball that has Vasquez fooled the whole way for his second strikeout of the game.
Yeah, really nice pitch there. Vasquez just didn't have a chance. That pitch was a nice tight break and just right past him.
7-hitter, Drake Gerard, the third baseman, a home run, 28 runs batted in. First delivery to him, fastball at the belt for strike 1, and that one more a product of the fact that Gerard, who is listed at, they have him listed at 6'1". When you see him stand in the box, though, looks a little taller than that, I guess.
He does look bigger.
Popped up and out of play from Gerard, and quickly ahead in the count again is Norrell.
One of the things that Norrell's done is he's been ahead and been in pitchers' counts. Continue to stay aggressive here. Try to limit your pitch counts.
0-2 delivery from Norrell, and just missing inside with the fastball. It's 1-2. A little surprised Gerard didn't offer it that.
Yes.
Looked really good.
Must have been just in.
1-2 count on Drake Gerard, 1 out, top of the second inning. Pitch from Norrell, swinging strike that's fouled back as Gerard I didn't hear any contact. Heard the glove of Antonetti, but umpire says otherwise, and probably worked out better as that ball made it all the way back to the screen.
Yeah, he would be on first if that was just a pass ball strikeout.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Delivery from Norrell low. It's 2-2. One thing for an umpire when you play on turf, you don't have to worry about switching the ball out every time there's one in the dirt.
That's true. That's true.
Even though a pitcher might want that anyway.
I think for sometimes it's just a rhythm out of habit, if you will.
2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the bottom of the second inning, and that one's shooted foul towards the softball field.
Scattering the Ottawa softball ladies.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Drake Gerard. Steven Norrell searching for his 3rd strikeout. 2-2 delivery. Low, it's going to go full. Three-two counts. Pitch from Norrell. Shot to right field. Eckstein coming in. Makes the grab on the run. 4 out, number 2.
Good play there by Eckstein. The ball was kind of tailing away from him and, sinking as it went to right field. He had to come in and catch it down below his waist on the run.
The 8-hitter, the second baseman, Joey Witkowski. 263 average, 3 home runs and 38 runs batted in. And fouled away. Back to the screen for strike 1.
Witkowski also listed at 6'1".
Must have been doing these with flat-footed. Got it 1-1. I was always one of those. I was going to take my height with my cleats on.
Exactly.
At any combine or whatever it was.
Maybe even walk up on your tiptoes just a smidge.
1-1 pitch from Norrell. Outside, it's 2-1. Witkowski hitting from the left side. And not often you see a left-handed hitting second baseman.
No. Definitely.
2-1 pitch. It's low. It's 3-1.
Being a trendsetter.
I think of a few that come to mind. Rugnet Odor, one that hits from the left side, but plays that second base. 3-1 delivery from Norrell is going to be hit to second. Spradlin unable to get there. It's a single with 2 outs for Witkowski.
Again, that ball wasn't hit particularly hard. It was just kind of dribbled through the infield.
And Ottawa wanting to avoid the top of the lineup coming back up. This is a big at-bat as the 9-hitter Brandon Ridgels, the left fielder, comes to the plate with 2 outs. Runner at first with 2 outs. Ridgels well behind a fastball on the swing for strike 1. A 1 pitch to Ridgels into the knees for strike 2. Winner of this one will play the winner of Kansas Wesleyan and McPherson. 7 o'clock tomorrow. No balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first for the Blue Jays. 2 outs in the top of the second. Blue Jays leading 1-0. 0-2 pitch low. It's 1-2.
And the losers at 3 o'clock or 1 o'clock?
We'll play Bethany tomorrow at 11 a.m.
11 a.m.
Early morning wake-up call for that one.
Yes.
1-2 from the row. Runner going. That one's in the dirt, and they will tag Ridgels for out number 3 as Norrell gives up 1 hit but no runs. We head to the 3rd inning. Tabor leading Ottawa 1-0. You're listening to Ottawa Braves Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's good to know your AC is ready for the summer before it gets hot. Call Adamson Brothers for a spring tune-up today. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaging local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, and insights from nationwide businesses. Talk to Stephen Bradley, 785-242-4700, extension 108.
If you want farm fresh, then today's your day. The Ottawa Farmers Market is back with their first Wednesday market of the season from 4 to 6 in the Orchlands parking lot in South Ottawa. They've got plenty of farm fresh eggs, homemade baked goods including cinnamon rolls, cookies, and scones. And for dinner, don't forget the beef. You'll find all of your favorite vendors and a few new faces at the Ottawa Farmers Market today, where you can get veggie starter plants, hanging baskets, specialty cut flowers, and more just in time for Mother's Day. Start the season fresh with the Ottawa Farmers Market in the Orchlands parking lot today from 4 to 6.
Back at Great Bend, Tabor leading 1-0 as we start the top of the 3rd inning. Austin Seidel has been efficient, Matt, just 29 pitches, and has struck out 3.
No, he's looked good on the mound today. Comfortable and worked the ball up and down in the zone and changed speeds. The Ottawa hitters really haven't had a good swing yet on him. Everything's been kind of out on their front foot and lifted into the air.
8, 9, and 1 for OU. Aguilar, Kohler, and Spradlin. Aguilar with 34 runs batted in, 6 home runs, and an average at 248 for the shortstop. Shows bunt, brings it back, and takes a fastball outside for ball 1. I think right now Ottawa's just kind of got to wait out Seidel a little bit. The 1 walk he delivered to Ariano, and then after that has had Ottawa chasing some stuff a little higher in the zone than they would probably like.
Yep.
1-0 pitch to Aguilar. He pulls bunt back. It's 2-0.
I kind of like this approach of showing the bunt, making the defense move their feet, plants a seed in the pitcher's head about what am I going to do now?
2-0 pitch to Aguilar. Fastball in at the belt for strike 1. The umpire's been pretty friendly at pitches near the waist.
Yeah.
2-1 pitch to Aguilar, and he fouls one back on a good swing. It's 2-2.
They might have discussed at the coaches' gathering. Says, tell your boys to be ready to swing. Big zone today.
We got to get through a lot. We got to get through 4 games today.
That's right. We got to get some games moving.
3 games, scheduled for today. Kansas Wesleyan and McPherson to follow, which they played a little over a week ago. Kansas Wesleyan won 2 out of 3, which the 3rd game was a 24-3 victory for McPherson. So even though K-Dub won 2 games by a single run, 2-2 pitch, Aguilar fouls it back again. It's a good battle here to start, forcing him to throw some additional pitches after I mentioned being in the 20s through 2.
Yeah, sometimes it's, just grind it out.
2-2 count to Aguilar. Delivery from side out, breaking ball that Aguilar able to foul away.
He was just a bit out front of that.
Aguilar, the 5'11 senior from Kaiser, Oregon. Two-two pitch to Aguilar. Foul back again on the fastball, and we'll go at it one more time.
Good battle there. That's exactly what you want to see to start off the inning here.
2-2 upcoming. He's going to hit this one to left field. Is that going to stay fair? It's just foul, and that would have been a home run. Goodness gracious, the ball until you've seen one hit well, that is a double in most ballparks, and if that stays fair, that ball's gone by a good 5-10 feet.
Oh, easily. And just hooked it foul. Thought when the ball left the bat, it might have a chance to hit the foul pole, screen and for the home run, but just hold it.
We'll go with 2-2 again, but that's the first time Aguilar's jumped on one. The other ones have just kind of been out of defense. 2-2 pitch, strike 3 on another fastball up and out of the zone, and it's the first out in the third.
Yeah, and those pitches look so good. Right up in your eyes, you can see the ball well. Hard to lay off in that situation.
The 9-hitter, Benjamin Kohler, will bat for OU with 1 out in the third inning. Another righty for OU takes one in the dirt for ball 1. Kohler, the 5'9" senior from Federal Way, Washington. One-0 pitch from Seidel, a fastball for a strike.
It looks like Tabor's outfield is playing pretty much straight up, not really playing the Braves hitters to pull.
1-1 to Kohler, breaking ball in the dirt. It's 2-1. Kohler a home run and 18 RBIs. He's hitting .276. Ottawa still searching for their first hit of the game. Did have a walk in the first inning from Ariano. 2-1 pitch. Fastball again. It's 2-2 as that one at the knees. Seidel just not making many mistakes right now.
No, he's in a nice groove. Just continues to pound the zone.
2-2. He's going to shoot this one to second base. This is going to be a tough play. Is he going to get there in time? He will, as that ball just deadened in the grass. Having to come up and get it was Witkowski. He's able to get Kohler with good speed by a couple steps.
Yeah, I think that ball had a legitimate chance to get into the outfield, but my goodness, gobbled up by the infield grass.
I mean, Witkowski went back on it like that was a hot shot and had to come back in and get there quickly. To the top of the lineup for OU was Zach Spradlin. Takes fastball high. It's 1-0. Spradlin struck out swinging in his first appearance at the plate. Seidel with 4 strikeouts. Top of the third inning, Tabor leading Ottawa 1-0. 2 outs in the inning for OU. 1-0 pitch at the knees for a strike. But Ottawa has made him work. 43 pitches now for Seidel. One pitch gets away. It's 2-1.
Yeah, it looks like that breaking ball just kind of slipped out of his hand as he came over the top.
Hasn't looked as comfortable trying to throw that curveball, just kind of mixing it in to keep Ottawa hitters honest. But really, his go-to is that fastball. And most of the time out of the zone.
Right.
2-1 from Seidel, and another fastball that one might have been a strike, still upper half of the zone. It's 2-2.
Yeah, he's really, to your point, Casey, he's really attacked the top half of the strike zone and has actually expanded it up a bit.
2-2 from Seidel, and a strike to end the inning. No runs, no hits, none left on base for OU. We go to the bottom of the third. Tabor 1, Ottawa nothing. You're listening to Ottawa Braves Baseball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KLFO.
Did you know that feeling sluggish or weighed down could be signs that your digestive system isn't working at its best? But taking Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil supports your daily digestive health using a special plant-based fiber called psyllium. Psyllium works by forming a gel in your digestive system to trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. Metamucil's gelling action also helps to promote heart health and slows down sugar absorption to promote healthy blood sugar levels. Start feeling lighter and more energetic by taking Metamucil every day.
Ottawa without a hit so far against Seidel, and Stephen Norrell will come back out as he's just given up a run and 3 hits through 2 innings. Total pitches for Stephen sits at 46, and really has done a nice job getting in front of hitters and getting ahead early, just trying to get a little bit of offense behind it.
Yeah, and really nothing hard hit or driven into the gaps off of Norrell at this point. 3 balls, a line drive that was by the third baseman, but the other 2 balls have been kind of just punched through the infield into the outfield for base hits. And you should feel good about that.
1, 2, and 3 for Tabor to start the bottom of the third inning. Eisenhower, Johnson, and Weems. Eisenhower struck out swinging in the first inning. First pitch off the top of the plate for ball 1. Really no wind now. We've got to be somewhere under 5 miles per hour, even when it's gusting. Pretty quiet. Not going to get that for the rest of the week.
No. It feels great. It's a beautiful day at the park.
1-0 pitch is outside. It's 2-0.
Of course, many people would say a bad day at the park is still better than a good day in the office. So,
2-0 pitch at the knees for a strike. It's 2-1. Eisenhower's average at .412. (2-1). Just chopped foul towards the Tabor dugout. 2-2. Eisenhower, sophomore from Georgetown, Texas.
Georgetown would be, are you familiar?
In between Austin and Waco.
Waco.
Yeah. I guess you'd have to say Waco and Austin because you go farther south with that. But Southwestern University,
okay.
Southwestern College, Southwestern University, the Pirates in Georgetown. Really good baseball, high school baseball played there. 2-2 pitch and laying off it is Eisenhower. That one looked real good from Norrell as he's asking where that miss was. It had to be inside. It's a full count.
I always enjoy my Texas education.
Well, to this pitch, I'll tell you, 3-2 pitch. This is going to be shot down the third base line, tailing foul. Just misses. And Georgetown, unfortunately, one of the recipients of a running into that buzzsaw that was Colleyville Heritage and Bobby Witt Jr.
Ah, yes.
A year ago, or 2 years ago, as they were the ones who met Colleyville Heritage in the state championship game, and, well, Bobby Witt Jr. did what he does.
He did, but showed him make it a first-round guy.
Why he's probably going to be playing in Kansas City before the end of the season for the Royals. 3-2 pitch, breaking ball, and this one is going to be hit right at the third baseman. Bannister goes up and climbs the ladder to make the grab for the first down.
Nice job there. Nice play, and maybe that's the spark that helps get the Braves going here. A defensive play, a little energy, a shot to the arm for them.
One out in the third. Two-hitter Matt Johnson, single, and then came around to score in the first inning. A slider in there for Norrell for strike one. Oh, 1 pitch, just chopped foul by Johnson. It actually ends up going behind him. And so, two.
Talking about Norrell, a little fun fact, the last Ottawa Brave starting pitcher to face Tabor in the tournament was Matt Hake.
Beat me to it. I had that one ready to go, too, but that's well done. I was ready. I'm not sure if Mike's listening or not, but
yes.
Who actually called that last game.
Right.
You and him together as I was over calling softball.
Yes.
You and Mike were over here calling baseball.
Fun day for both of us. We both got to call our sons' last collegiate games.
0-2 pitch, shot down the third base line, and foul as Bannister trying to chase over. But any ball that's hitting the grass right now is, even well struck is not trickling more than another 10 feet.
No, it's
definitely not a doubles park.
No, it's only a doubles park if you don't come and charge it because the ball's not coming to you.
0-2 from Norrell in the dirt. Antonetti smothers it. Going to have to throw down to first, and it is not in time. And Antonetti, there's a lot of dirt behind home plate. I think he just lost it. He just didn't see it and tried to fire it. Johnson did a nice job of motoring down the line, and he will get on base after the strikeout.
Yeah, not a lot of, I'm not going to, just some, a little more hustle maybe finding the ball, but also a tough angle to throw. He's got to get himself clear.
Had to get outside the line.
Yeah, exactly.
Kratzenberg would have had to do a little bit more there, too, I think, to be able to get on that side of the bag.
Right.
But Johnson with tremendous speed, as we've seen, as he was the first Blue Jay to score in that first inning. Didn't see if they take a look here, if that was charged. That is Ottawa's second error. And that's a tough one.
It's a tough error.
Well, because you struck out one of the best hitters on this team, and unfortunately he finds his way back onto the base paths for the second time.
Right.
They're going to throw over to first. Back in time is Johnson. Weems grounded to short in his first plate appearance, but with 64 RBIs, have to take care of him here. 0-1 pitch from Norrell, and blows a fastball by Weems for strike two.
Big swing by Weems there.
Bottom
looking yard.
Bottom he was. Well, he saw what Aguilar did in that last top half. Not going to take much right now. 0-2 pitch outside, and Antonetti slides over. It's 1-2. 60 pitches for Norrell. Bottom of the third inning, Tabor up 1-0. They have 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. Ottawa, no runs, no hits, 2 errors. Runner on first is Johnson for the Blue Jays. 1-2 delivery from Norrell and a pitch out. Johnson wasn't going. It's 2-2.
I notice Johnson is wearing the oven mitt on his left hand. Keep from jamming his fingers and when swiping bases.
2-2. Breaking ball that Weems well out in front for strike 3 is Norrell. It's his 101st strikeout of the season. His 5th of the game. Brings up the catcher Aguilar, who has the lone RBI. He was able to get a 1-out single back in the first. Just shot it between first and second, just the area that Spradlin had left alone, and Aguilar pulled on a breaking ball outside, offers at it for strike 1.
Yeah, just couldn't hold back on that.
No balls and a strike, 2 outs. Runner at first. Norrell throws over to first. Kratzenberg had to smother it. Unable to apply the tag. Johnson looked like he was in there safe. Anyway. Oh, 1 from Norrell. Breaking ball that just fools Aguilar. It's 0-2.
Big 0-2 pitch here. If you're Ottawa, you want to get off the field with no more damage, no more pitches.
0-2 delivery. This one shot to second, but right at Spradlin. 4 out number 3. No runs, no hits. 1 left on base for Tabor. They lead Ottawa 1-0. We go to the 4th. You're listening to Ottawa Braves Baseball on 1220, 103.7 FM KLFO.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Mortgage and Rocket Companies. Last year, we saw historically low mortgage interest rates. What you may not know is that interest rates are already starting to increase, and it's likely that trend is only going to continue. Our team of experts is standing by to help you save before rates go up. Don't look back and wish that you had taken action. Call 833-8ROCKET or visit rocketmortgage.com.
Rocket. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states and MLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
1-0 as we go to the fourth inning. Ottawa searching for their first hit of the game against Tabor Ace, Austin Seidel. And Stephen Norrell able to pick up his sixth strikeout there in the towards the end of the third inning. And so far we've got a pitcher's duel on our hands.
Yeah, both pitchers are throwing the ball well right now, and you know, the hitters are making some adjustments, and it'll be interesting to see how they fare the second time through the lineup in this.
Braves will start it off with Jeremiah Ariano, followed by Kratzenberg and Bone. 2, 3, and 4 for OU. Ariano able to reach on a walk in the first inning, was left stranded at first. First pitch to him, a breaking ball at the knee for a strike. Seidel with 48 pitches, 31 for strikes, 17 for balls. He has gone 3 innings, given up a walk and 5 strikeouts. Ariano behind in the count at 0-2 as he fouls it to the screen. Ariano hitting .350. Driven in 21. 0-2 pitch to him. Shoots this one to left field. Left fielder Ridgels will make the grab near the track for the first out. And just maybe caught him a little bit in the hands there.
Just a little bit in the hand. The ball had a little bit of tail to it away from the left fielder, the left-hander, how they scored it out and it tails away. But, you know, I thought when the ball left the bat, it had a chance to get down in the corner there maybe, but the ball just kind of hung up.
Anything to left field feels like it's got a chance to get out. But good contact there from OU. Starting to time up Seidel the second time through the lineup. Maybe Kratzenberg gets a hold of one here. 1-0 delivery to him and is low. It's 2-0 and finds himself in a good spot with 1 out.
Yeah, definitely hitter's count right here, 2-0. Look for your pitch in the zone and be ready to do damage.
Kratzenberg struck out in his first plate appearance. 2-0 pitch from Seidel, popped up and heading towards the first base side, and it's going to be dropped by the first baseman. Weems trying to fight the sun, and the wind actually blew it back into play.
Yeah,
and a huge break there for Ottawa.
Yeah, I think he might have got confused on how much room he actually had and tried to find the fence and then worked back. By that time, the ball had blown back over his head and toward the infield.
2-1 count to Kratzenberg. He's going to pop this one to left field. It's going to be the shortstop actually going back on it, and fighting the sun is Johnson for the second out as he'll make the grab. 2 outs in the top of the fourth. Tabor leading OU 1-0. And Hall and Bone trying to start a 2-out rally for the Braves. First pitch to Bone, shot foul down the first base line. No balls and 1 strike to Bone. Wide to right, his first plate appearance. Back in the first inning, he calls time at the plate. Bone's average at 400. Driven in 48. 0-1 pitch, breaking ball at the knees with the slider for strike 2.
Good pitch there. I think Bone might have been a little fooled.
Mahone behind in the count at 0-2. Delivery from Seidel in the dirt. It's 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes for Bone. Delivery from Seidel is chopped foul towards the Tabor dugout. Remains at 1-2. One-two pitch to Bone, a breaking ball that is foul tipped into the gut of the catcher Aguilar, and that one he's going to try and walk off.
Never feels good.
Ball and 2 strikes to Holland Bone, 2 outs, top of the 4th inning. Tabor up 1-0. Braves searching for their first hit of the game. Seidel has struck out 5 and 3 2/3. 1-2 pitch to Bone. He's going to shoot this one to first, able to pick it on one hop as Weems. He'll step on the bag for the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, none left on base for OU. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Tabor 1, Ottawa 0. You're listening to Braves Baseball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
This is Walt Dengel of Dengel & Son Mortuary. Truth and integrity are very important to us at Dengel & Son. Everyone at the funeral home has the moral character to speak the truth. This is Dengel & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
You can get your COVID-19 vaccine now at Kramer Pharmacy, your local Ottawa pharmacy at 134 South Main. Call us today at Kramer Pharmacy, 785-242-2055. Or visit KramerRx.com and we'll put you on the waiting list and provide you with more information. Your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Back at the Great Bend Sports Complex, Tabor leading Ottawa 1-0 in the bottom of the 4th inning. And so far it's been the same issue that Stephen Norrell has run into all year. Is he's only had 7 decisions coming into this one as he sits at 5-2 on the year. But unfortunately just hasn't gotten the offensive production that he would have liked so far this year. The big games, Ottawa has scored a lot of runs that, you look, his record 4-3 on the year, 4.38 ERA, and several of these games lost, an ERA of 1.13, had 2 or 3 games where he didn't give up a single run, earned run, and ended up losing the game.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like every team kind of has one of those tough luck guys that goes out and, competes and throws and, doesn't give up much run, but just for whatever reason, his team can't score runs for him.
Bottom of the 4th inning for the Blue Jays, we will see Schaefer, Vasquez, and Gerard, 5, 6, and 7. Schaefer grounded to 3rd in the 1st inning. And he'll hit from the left side. Norrell's fastball at the knees for strike 1. Norrell with 67 pitches. Really nice ball-to-strike ratio. A 1 pitch at the knees again, and this one just missing. It's 1-1. Count at 1-1. Delivery from Norrell is going to be shot to short, but Aguilar playing near the bag. Throw to first in time. Kratzenberg able to keep that foot on the bag for the 1st out.
Yeah, nice play there at short. That ball kind of scooted and hit again just at the edge of the grass and kind of took a quick hop, which, as a fielder, throws your timing off a bit.
Brings up the designated hitter, Rodolfo Vasquez. Breaking ball getting away from Norrell for ball 1. It seems like the wind only picks up when Ottawa's out in the field. It hasn't really happened when they've been at the plate, which is just a run of bad luck. But right now it's starting to really pick up again. 1-0 delivery to Vasquez in the dirt. It's 2-0. And
I think Tabor has the fan switch.
Well, they're used to it. They're used to it playing in Hillsboro.
Yes.
Vasquez, a junior outfielder. Big fastball for a strike at the knees. First strike one from Tulare, California. Transfer from College of Sequoia. 2-1 pitch. Again, right at the knees, but must have been inside at 3-1. And Norrell trying to figure out where the strike zone is here, even though all of those look to be in good spots. 3-1 from Steven. And shot foul over the first base dugout. As we'll go full.
Yeah, good job to continue to challenge the hitters and pound the zone there.
3-2 from Steven. Strikes him out for his 6th of the game. Got Vasquez out in front of a breaking ball, and Steven Norrell rings him up for the second out of the 4th inning.
Yeah, really nice pitch there. Started it out just above the knees, and by the time it got to the plate, it broke out of the zone and swung over the top of for the strikeout.
One popped up, but tailing foul. Counted 0-1. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning. Tabor leading 1-0. A 1. He hit softly to second on a couple hops. Spradlin over to Kraftenberg for the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, none left on base for Tabor. Braves trailing 1-0. As we go to the 5th, you're listening to Ottawa Braves Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Feeling stressed in your skin? Not with new Olay body wash infused with skincare ingredient retinol. Olay with retinol improves skin 3 times better versus the leading body wash, transforming skin from dry and stressed to bright and smooth, so I can step into stressful days feeling my best in my skin. Olay Body, fearless in my skin. Now try Olay's other skincare-inspired body washes with hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, and collagen.
At Napa, we keep things moving. If it has wheels and an engine, we help keep it on the road. And if it's on the road, we have parts for it. And if you need a part, you can get it fast, like same-day pickup or next-day delivery fast. At Napa, when we're not thinking about cars, we're thinking about the people who drive them. Because when it comes to serving you and our community, our motor never quits. That's Napa know-how. Same-day pickup and next-day delivery available at participating stores and on in-stock items only.
We'll start the 5th inning for OU, 5, 6, and 7. Antonetti, Bannister, Eckstein for the Braves, searching for their first hit of the game. Austin Seidel has worked 4, a walk, 5 strikeouts, and 61 total pitches. As Ottawa's made good contact here the last couple innings, Matt, just right at Tabor Blue Jays.
Yeah, a bit unlucky. And the balls have been hit hard, have been hit right at people.
Elliot Antonetti will start it off for OU, and he takes breaking ball for a strike.
I think we're at a point in the game now where, we can't just settle into, lull ourselves into letting innings go past without making some opportunities.
And he offers that a breaking ball out in front of it. It's 0-2 quickly on Antonetti. 9 home runs, 32 runs batted in, hitting .359. And first time we've seen Seidel go to the breaking ball on back-to-back pitches and feeling comfortable throwing it. 0-2 pitch, fastball at the knees for strike 3 to Antonetti. And he'll go down looking.
Yeah, I think just, what Seidel's doing now is, he's using the breaking ball to set up the fastball, but he's making his living with the fastball for sure.
Kyle Bannister, the third baseman, to the plate for OU here in the 5th. With 1 out. Bannister looks at fastball high. It's 1-0. Bannister struck out in the 2nd. 1-0 delivery, and Bannister fouls it into the screen for strike 1. One pitch, breaking ball, and Seidel has found that curveball in the 5th as That one drops right into the zone for strike 2.
Yeah, all of a sudden he's got his touchback, whatever he did between innings.
1-2 delivery, fastball that Bannister shoots to right field. It'll drop for a base hit, and Ottawa has their first hit of the afternoon. And maybe more so just protecting at the plate, but it works out.
No, absolutely. It looked like he was fooled a little bit out on his front foot, but just got enough barrel on it to punch it into right field for a base hit. You know, it might be the spark that Ottawa needs to get things rolling here. Sometimes just seeing the ball drop takes all the pressure off. And it gets in the pitcher's head, too.
Gabe Eckstein to the plate for the Braves with 1 out. Eckstein 0 for 1. Bannister with a short lead at first. Seidel peers over, then delivers a fastball for a strike on the inside corner. And do you think here, you know, trying to get something across the plate, maybe either hit and run or sacrifice bunt, potentially knowing that you've got Aguilar, who's been one of those players that has driven in runs for you most of the year?
Yeah, I think at this point in the game, I'm not sure I sacrificed with 1 out. You get a runner second, 2 outs. But, I mean, that would be an aggressive play for sure.
0-1 pitch, fastball out of the zone. It's 0-2 as Eckstein does foul it to the screen.
You know, right here, 0-2, if you think you're going to get a breaking ball in the dirt and you want to be aggressive, you might start the runner here.
Eckstein looks to protect behind at 0-2. Bannister at first with the 1-out single. 0-2 delivery, breaking ball that is going to ring up Eckstein on the outside corner for the second strikeout of the inning. And Matt Aguilar looks to extend the inning for OU with 2 out.
Yeah, I thought that last pitch might have been a little bit high.
And maybe a little outside, too.
A little outside, but as we often say, we're not the people in charge of making those decisions.
Aguilar, who had a foul ball that cleared the fence in left field his last plate appearance, takes fastball for a strike. A late signal there from the umpire. That one was up in the zone. Not sure which zone it was, but enough for the umpire to call a strike.
Yeah.
Aguilar struck out swinging in the third. It was a nice battle, though, to start the third inning as he worked 7 or 8 pitches and a breaking ball outside. Aguilar 4-1 as we go to 1-1 with 2 outs, top of the 5th inning. Ottawa with a runner at first. It's Kyle Bannister with the 1-out single.
Right now, if you're the pitcher, you're going to continue to try to expand that zone, explore.
Seidel looks to first. 1-1 delivery. Popped up straight in the air. It's going to make its way into shallow left, and catch made as Ridgels almost overruns it. Route number 3. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base for the Braves. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Tabor leading 1-0. Listen to Ottawa Braves baseball on 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Braves do get their first base hit in the top of the 5th, but Seidel shuts the door as he was able to get a strikeout and a pop-up. Ottawa starting to make contact, but Seidel really has just added a new wrinkle in every inning to kind of keep Ottawa's hitters off balance. He just hasn't missed so far.
No, I mean, he's been really precise with his pitches, and, you know, the umpire's strike zone, it's a pitcher-friendly strike zone at this point, you could say. And, you know, Seidel as well as Norrell both have taken advantage of that for attacking the zone and keeping the hitters off balance.
Norrell with 4 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned, 6 strikeouts, and 77 total pitches, but 50 strikes.
Yeah.
As he faces 8-9-1, Witkowski, Ridgels, and Eisenhower. Witkowski with a single in the second. Shows bunt and then brings it back for ball 1. One-0 pitch from Norrell, and it's low. It's 2-0. Witkowski, a junior from San Diego, California. Two-0 pitch from Norrell, low again. It's 3-0. As Anthony tried to frame it. Not the start Norrell wanted coming out of the last inning that he worked in perfect order.
Well, especially against the bottom half of the lineup.
3-0 pitch gets away from him, and a 4-pitch walk issued by Norrell to Witkowski to start the 5th inning.
I think you're right. Tabor must have turned the fan back on as the wind has picked up.
Whatever that switch is.
Wherever that switch in the dugout is, somebody leans against it.
Might have you walk over there at the top of the 6th and see if you can get it working.
Yeah, exactly.
See if Norrell tries to work something bottom of the zone, maybe get into a ground into a double play. Ridgels takes breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 1. Ridgels struck out swinging in the second, hitting .352. Home run and 13 RBIs. Oh, 1 from Norrell. This one chopped to third. It's going to go foul. So 2.
Yeah, it looked like that ball, and it might have hit off the edge of the plate and kick it foul a little sooner. And Ottawa looks to be playing defensively. Their outfielder's pretty much straight up.
A little deep and right. 0-2, breaking ball in the dirt that Antonetti all over 1 and 2. We talked about on the softball side, catcher's not wearing the flaps on the shoulders. Antonetti going with that look.
Right. It's funny how that works in cycles.
1-2 pitch, going to be shot to second. Can we get a double play for OU? Second for 1, and a first in time. Aguilar with a great turn at short, and a double play for Stephen Norrell.
Yeah, nice pitch right there, and exactly what the doctor ordered for Norrell. Erase both runners and give yourself a chance to get off the field here with a limited number of pitches in the inning. But a great pitch to induce the ground ball to second base.
Well, especially get runners from the bottom part of the lineup off the base path. We go back to the top with Robert Eisenhower. Fastball outside. It's 1-0. Eisenhower 0 for 2. Struck out swinging in the first, and then a nice grab from Bannister on a line out to third. 0-1 pitches in, or 1-0 pitches inside. It's 2-0. And Eisenhower, a hitter that's going to make you pay, hits .410. Leads this team in average. Two-0 delivery, breaking ball that's fouled back to the backstop. It's 2-1. But this would be a big out here for OU to get out of that leadoff walk.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you can obviously not give up any runs and get in the dugout and give your guys a chance to go get some runs here.
2-1 from Norrell, breaking ball just outside. It's 3-1. Not a spot you want to be against the best hitter average-wise on this Tabor Blue Jays team.
Yeah, for sure.
3-1 delivery, and this one smoked foul down the left field line as we'll go full. I had to look it up where Century College is. No idea. Definitely not in Texas, so not sure where Eisenhower ended up after going to Georgetown. 3-2 pitch, breaking ball. He'll strike out swinging as Norrell works around a leadoff walk to get a double play and a strikeout to end the inning. No runs, no hits, none left on base as we go to the 6th inning here in Great Bend. You're listening to Ottawa Braves baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
Want the truth on why I wake up looking so darn awesome? I take care of my skin. Not just my face, but more intimate skin. And when you've got incontinence, you sure need to.
Tena Intimates pads lock liquid in and are now 100% breathable to care for your intimate skin, day or night. Tena Intimates are now endorsed by the Skin Health Alliance. Visit tenasample.com for your free sample. Kind to skin, protects like Tena.
DQ presents. Picture this. Picture the new DQ Summer Blizzard treat menu with iconic flavors that taste like instant summer. You order the one and only Drumstick Blizzard with peanuts. Oh, wow. Crunchy waffle cone pieces, world-famous DQ soft serve, and Blue Sky Bliss. Or maybe you get the Brownie Batter Blizzard. Ooh, wee. Fudgy brownie goodness. You're feeling breezy and dreamy all over. Moments like these are why the new DQ Summer Blizzard treat menu exists. Get it delivered at DQ.com. DQ. Happy tastes good.
Braves trail 1-0, but we start the 6th inning as Ottawa got a big double play and then a strikeout as Norrell has worked through 5 with just giving up the 3 hits and the 1 earned. And Ottawa goes 9-1-2 in the 6th inning. Starting out with Kohler, and he's going to pop it up in the infield on first pitch. Over to get it is the second baseman, Witkowski, for out number 1. Seidel's just thrown 75 pitches.
I mean, you have to feel that the Ottawa hitters, as they've seen Seidel a couple times now, are going to get more dialed in, more comfortable.
First pitch to Spradlin, popped up in the infield behind home plate. Going back on it is Aguilar, and he'll drop it. Right now, Ottawa just getting under these pitches. And what does that really tell you, Matt?
I mean, a couple different things. One is they're just trying to lift the ball. The wind's blowing, thinking I'm going to hit the ball out of the ballpark, swing plane. The other piece is that they're just not seeing the ball as well and staying on top of it.
0-1 delivery, breaking ball just above the belt for ball 1. And last inning, that's probably called a strike.
Yes.
Unfortunately for Ottawa. 1-1 to Kohler. Struck out swinging in the first and the third. He's going to shoot this one to center field. But it hangs up a little too long, and the catch made by Eisenhower. Bring up Ariano. Ariano 0 for 1 with a walk. He's going to shoot this one foul and out of play.
One of the things, too, Casey, is if you watch Seidel, his motion, he's what we would call an over-the-top guy. So he's throwing really downhill. So most guys try to match the plane, so they're swinging up to try to get that ball that's going down.
0-1 pitch that Ariano trying to straighten out. It's going to go foul. Well struck, though. And he's behind the count at 0-2. And Seidel just filling up the strike zone, and which is why his pitch count has remained low. Top of the 6th, 2 outs. Tabor leading Ottawa 1-0. 0-2 delivery to Ariano, and he stays alive as bounces down the third base line again.
Yeah, right here it'd be a great opportunity. Grind out a, 6, 8, 10 pitch at bat. 0-2 pitch from Seidel, and it's going to be hit at the second baseman. Witkowski
He'll come up and throw. His foot was off the bag, and he was able to get it back in time for out number 3. No runs, no hits. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Tabor 1, Ottawa nothing. You're listening to Ottawa Braves Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Did you know that feeling sluggish or weighed down could be signs that your digestive system isn't working at its best? But taking Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil supports your daily digestive health using a special plant-based fiber called psyllium. Psyllium works by forming a gel in your digestive system to trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. Metamucil's gelling action also helps to promote heart health and slows down sugar absorption to promote healthy blood sugar levels. Start feeling lighter and more energetic by taking Metamucil every day.
Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about. And part of being helpful is listening to our customers, which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2020 certification info, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Back to Great Bend is Ottawa trailing Tabor 1-0. We'll start the bottom of the 6th inning. For Tabor, it is 2, 3, and 4, Johnson, Weems, and Aguilar. Steven Norrell back out there. He's worked 5 innings, thrown 91 pitches, and at this point, with the duel going on, I mean, you just let him continue to go as he continues to break down Blue Jay hitters. But we'll see if he can get through this how quickly I guess he gets through the 6th to see if he'll be out here for the 7th.
Right. And I think pitch count wise, a lot of it determines if it's a close game. You're going to ride your horse as best you can. It's not like you've got to play him for the 3 more months.
Norrell starts Johnson with a fastball, strike 1. Johnson has scored the lone run as he singled to short in the first and struck out, but then ended up on the base paths, and this time he'll foul tip one into the chest, or really more the gut there of Antonetti. He's behind in the count at 0-2.
We've seen both catchers take a little bit of a beating this afternoon.
Norrell with 7 strikeouts through 6 innings. He has Johnson behind the count at 0-2. Oh-2 pitch from Norrell. He's going to strike out Johnson, and this time make sure he applies the tag. Doesn't let him get down the line.
Yeah, Norrell's probably glad to have Johnson off the base path.
And I find it interesting. We've seen Norrell work entirely out of the stretch today, and I think that's pretty impressive just because you can go at so many different angles out of the windup and things you could potentially do, just feel so comfortable in the stretch.
Right. And sometimes pitchers do that to simplify their motion.
And that time it caught Arellano in the foot, and he's going to try and walk this one off, but that one is going to leave a mark.
Yeah, must have got him on the inside of one of the ankles.
Caught him on the outside of the foot there. Not a lot of protection on the foul tip from Weems. So he will try to walk it off, but that's one that's going to sting for a while.
Right. Then you have to get right back in your squat and put pressure on it while it's not feeling great.
And now you have to get to stand around or squat down on it instead of being able to walk it off.
Right.
0-1 count to Weems. Grounded to short in the first, struck out swinging in the third. 0-1 delivery, and Weems going to pop it up in the infield. Going back on it is Spradlin. Still going back, and he's going to drop it. And is going to have to go to second with it. Luckily, Weems only over to first, and Weems holding his left arm at the end of that play. But, again, the wind just wreaking havoc on these infielders.
Right. That ball keeps coming up. I mean, in a perfect world, you'd like for your right fielder to make that play because they've got it coming in. I'm not saying the right fielder could have made the play, but, I think the second baseman called him off a little bit, said, I got it, and then it just drifted over his head.
Weird to see Weems really struggling here in front of us.
Yeah.
the left elbow. Maybe just the sting from the bat a little bit, too. Didn't hit it well, but sky high, and fortunately for Spradlin, just unable to catch it. The sun is right over the top of the infield right now,
right,
as everyone's fighting the sun. But we'll see how that's scored. I believe it is going to be considered a base hit as Aguilar comes to the plate. So a runner at first for Tabor with one out in the bottom of the sixth inning, leading 1-0. And Aguilar at the plate.
Yeah, probably the right scoring for a base hit.
As the lone RBI for Tabor, he'll take a strike. It's 1-1. And he singled through the hole in the first inning, which we have motored through this game so far. Now is when, I make that statement and we
the radio
have
jinx.
An hour inning. But so far it has been a tremendous pitching duel. 1-1 delivery. Big lead at first, and fastball delivered from Norrell for strike 2. One ball and 2 strikes to Leo Aguilar. And Ottawa get another double play ground out. 1-2 pitch from Norrell, and this one fouled right towards the Tabor dugout. Now remain 1-2.
I'm always amazed at when batters for either team can hit a ball that directly behind them almost.
1 ball and 2 strikes, runner at first for Tabor on the infield single. They're going to go, and Ottawa's going to throw it away again. This one gets away from Kratzenberg. This is going to be extra bases. That one all the way down the first base line. The second error from Norrell, and this one costly is scooting over to third is Weems. I counted 1-2. And Weems just kind of baited Norrell into that throw.
Yeah, I think so. I think Norrell caught him out of the corner of his eye thinking, oh, my gosh, I've got him picked off. But Weems was actually headed back to the base on that one. I was a little surprised that Norrell threw the ball at that point. He had him going the other direction.
Caught Kratzenberg off
guard.
Yeah. So Aguilar with the opportunity to get another RBI. 1-2 from Norrell. It's in the dirt. Antonetti able to keep it in front of him. The count will move to 2-2. Ottawa's third error of the game, and essentially costly, as Weems stands at third with 1 out. 2-2 counts to Leo Aguilar. Two from Norrell. Breaking ball offered at. They're going to say he did go around. They're going to throw to Aguilar. Runner is coming home. Tag is not in time, as Weems able to slide in safely. So the error cost the Braves a run, and it's a 2-run lead for Tabor. Ottawa does get the out at first. Heads up base running there from Weems gives Tabor a 2-run lead in the bottom of the 6th inning. Norrell's delivery in there for a strike on the outside corner to Witkowski. Or excuse me, make that Schaefer. Oh, 1 pitch from Norrell. Swinging strike as he got Schaefer out in front, quickly ahead at 0-2. 103 pitches now for Stephen Norrell.
That's good for Norrell to get right back in there and throw strikes after, the ball getting away at first.
0-2 pitch, low. It's 1-2. One-two pitch from Norrell. He'll blow it by Schaefer for the third strike. Tabor does strike for 1. And they lead it 2-0. We go to the 7th inning. This is Ottawa Braves baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
My name's Kyle Elliott, a Nashville recording artist from Mount Juliet, Tennessee, and I'm back on air with Boot Barn.
So we can do what we do. got a bottle of wine and a candlelight, girl, I'm setting the mood. Bet you look as pretty as you always do when you walk in the room. You got me acting like a fool, so don't wait no longer. And just come on over.
Learn more about the movement at bootbarn.com/backonair.
DQ presents. Picture this. Picture the new DQ Summer Blizzard treat menu with iconic flavors that taste like instant summer. You order the one and only drumstick blizzard with peanuts. Oh, wow. Crunchy waffle cone pieces, world-famous DQ soft serve, and blue sky bliss. Or maybe you get the brownie batter blizzard. Ooh, wee. Fudgy brownie goodness. You're feeling breezy and dreamy all over. Moments like these are why the new DQ Summer Blizzard treat menu exists. Get it delivered at DQ.com. DQ. Happy tastes good.
Back here for the seventh inning, duo for Ottawa, Kratzenberg, Boone, and Antonetti. 3, 4, and 5 as Seidel back out there for the Blue Jays. As Tabor able to add an insurance run, they go up 2-0, Matt. But even then, Ottawa has played well defensively. Unfortunately, those 3 errors, 2 of which were wild pitches, have come back to hurt them.
Yeah, I mean, it's really been, and all 3 errors really have been on plays that involve going to first base. 2 wild tosses to first, pickoff plays, and then a drop third strike that was thrown errantly.
Can Kratzenberg get one back? He's going to hit this one to center field. It's going to drop in front of the center fielder for a leadoff single. And is that the momentum starting to shift here in Great Bend as Holland Bone will step up to the plate, and maybe the third time through the lineup can work out?
Yeah, no, sometimes you just got to see a guy a couple, 3 times to make some adjustments, especially if you haven't seen him for a while.
It's only the second base hit for Ottawa. They get a leadoff single from Rylan Kratzenberg. Bone's going to shoot one through the left side of the infield. Back-to-back singles for OU as they look to get in business here in the 7th.
Yeah, good piece of hitting. Ottawa has continued to stay aggressive at the plate.
And they're going to get our first mound visit of the day. And could that be it for Seidel? And Ottawa just not waiting around on those last 2 pitches. Both well hit from Kratzenberg and Bone. And we will wait to see if that was Seidel's final pitch. It is not. They're going to let him face Antonetti, and Elliott could potentially make up for the error early on on the pass ball.
No, absolutely. It looks like there's some activity in the Tabor bullpen. Those 2 hits have definitely sent the bullpen into scramble mode, getting guys loose. But, I think the approach is that you just continue to be aggressive.
Antonetti with 9 home runs on the year has driven in 32. Grounded to short in the 2nd and struck out swinging in the 5th. But right now, if you're Ottawa, that first pitch fastball has just kind of been a given for Seidel the first time through the lineup. I would like to see Antonetti offer at this one.
Right.
That's what Kratzenberg and Bone did so well. See if Seidel decides to go something besides the fastball. Shows bunt, brings it back, and the fastball low. It's 1-0.
And sometimes at this point, Seidel's now having to pitch with runners on base. He's out of his rhythm. He's slide stepping instead of his normal rhythm with his leg kick. That can cause issues for some pitchers.
1 ball and no strikes to Antonetti. Runners at first and second for OU and no outs. They trail 2-0 in the top of the 7th inning. 1-0 to Antonetti. Shows bunt. Drops that bunt. It's going to be a tough play at first for Seidel. Is not able to scoop it. And Antonetti gets the infield single on the bunt.
Yeah, great bunt. And give Antonetti and give the Ottawa team and coaches credit to understand that ball was.
And one thing to notice here, change at first base. Jones now at first. Trying to see, that was
Witkowski.
So was that Weems? That's correct. That was Weems at first, who we saw go off with the elbow issue in the last inning. So Jones being forced to make a play, can't do it. Bases loaded for a Bannister. This one going to be popped up and dropped straight down on top of the dugout for the first strike. Glad you saw that. I didn't see it. It was just to the right of us. I never saw it. As Bannister trying to go for swing for the fences there on the first pitch.
I was interested to see if Jones was going to come through the fence to get it, though.
0-1 pitch. Bannister shoots this one fouling out of play. No balls and 2 strikes.
And Seidel's back to attacking the top part of the strike zone here against the Ottawa hitters, at least in this at-bat.
0-2 pitch to Bannister, breaking ball. He's going to lift this one to right field. Is it going to be enough to score the run? They're going to have Kratzenberg tag up. The throw to the plate is going to go off the shoulder of the catcher, but luckily Seidel is backing up as Kratzenberg didn't tag up from third.
Yeah, that was, I agree with that decision, Casey. With no outs, you don't make the first out at home. Or in this case, it would be the second out at home, but live to fight another day.
Gabe Eckstein to the plate for OU. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Runners at all 3 bags for the Braves. Back-to-back singles on 2 pitches to start the inning. And bunt single from Antonetti. And then Bannister popping out to right field as Eckstein takes that ball high for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to Eckstein, hitting 183, 2 home runs, and 5 RBIs. Big spot here for Eckstein. 1-0 delivery to him, going to shoot this one to third. It's over the head of the third baseman. That's going to score 2 runs. Kratzenberg in. And also Bone, and Ottawa's tied it at 2 on the 2 RBI single for Gabe Eckstein. And that ground ball had eyes as it chopped over the third baseman, Gerard's head, and we're tied at 2.
Yeah, that was the ball. I mean, it drew chalk as it went into the left field, over the third base bag and into left field for sure.
We're going to have a pinch hitter for OU. It's going to be number 25, Sheldon Paramore. And Braves still in business with runners at second and third and 1 out. How quickly baseball can change. Seidel had been motoring through 6 innings. Gave up 2 singles to start the inning. A bunt single. And then the 2 RBI single for Gabe Eckstein. Biggest hit of his Ottawa career. And Paramore gets fastball out of the zone for ball 1. One-0 pitch to Paramore outside. It's 2-0.
Yeah, you can definitely feel the momentum has shifted.
Paramore, the 5'11 senior from Mansfield, Texas. And he'll hit from the left side. 2-0 pitch. Outside, it's 3-0. Seidel has just lost it a little bit here in the 7th.
Yeah, and, you know, sometimes, like I said, pitchers motoring along. As soon as you get a base runner or 2 on, it changes their whole mentality and timing.
3-0 to Paramore is outside, just catches the corner, and it's 3-1. Paramore, who's been here all 4 years. 3-1 delivery outside for ball 4. And a 1-out walk issued as the bases go back to full for OU. Great at bat there from Paramore to draw the walk. As Aguilar will return for OU. As the bases are loaded for Benjamin Kohler. We are tied at 2 in the 7th. 1 out, bases loaded. Delivery from Seidel. Breaking ball at the belt for strike one.
Yeah, you can definitely feel the energy, momentum, however how you want to phrase it, change.
0-1 pitch high. It's 1-1. Ottawa in their first KCAC tournament appearance in 3 years. One ball and one strike. To Kohler. Breaking ball in the dirt. It's 2-1. Kohler hitting .272, a home run, and 18 RBI. Grounded to second in the third, and then popped to second in the sixth.
I like Kohler there. He just stepped out of the box, took a deep breath.
2-1 pitch to Kohler. He's going to hit this one to left field. That ball is deep. That ball is to the wall. It's going to be caught. Ottawa's going to tag up. Can they take the lead? Yes, they will. As Kohler gets the sac fly, and the Braves lead it 3-2. That ball carried all the way to the track. Ridgels made the grab. And Eckstein able to tag up from second as well.
Yes.
Put some pressure on as Ottawa leads it 3-2 as they scored 3 in the 7th.
No, and that's smart. Smart for both base runners to tag up. I mean, obviously to get the run home, but get over to third base to give yourself a chance to get home on a wild pitch. A balk.
Zach Spradlin to the plate. Takes a fastball. And it is a balk. Ottawa takes a 4-2 lead. Good catch there, Matt. I wasn't sure what the move was, but the Braves lead it 4-2 and moves the runner down to second as Eckstein scores. What an inning for Gabe Eckstein. The 2 RBI single to tie it up, and then it comes around to score.
No, again, you just keep that pressure on.
Aguilar standing at second for OU. Fastball inside, misses, and it's 1-0 to Zach Spradlin. Fly deep to center in the 6th, struck out swinging in the 1st and the 3rd. 4-2 lead for Ottawa. All 4 runs coming in the 7th inning. 1-0 delivery to Spradlin. It's high and inside for ball 2.
I think at this point, Seidel's really frustrated. Seems to be rushing.
No, that was his 100th pitch. 2-0 from Seidel. A fastball at the knees for strike one as it's 2-1. Spradlin has driven in 20. He's hitting .321. On base percentage at .402. Two-one delivery. It's going to be shot to right field, tailing and just foul. To count to 2-2.
With the wind blowing, not a bad idea. Shoot it out to right.
Like a golfer.
Like a golfer.
Yeah.
Let it fade it back, I think.
Yes. Yeah, from the right side. That's right. Actually, excuse me, that's a draw. From the left side, that'd be... Yeah, that fade for you. 2-2 delivery, breaking ball low and outside for ball 3. He wasn't even close. They checked the swing, but it is outside, and the count is full. Three balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning, Braves leading 4-2 as they scored 4 in the inning on 3 hits. 3-2 from Seidel. It's up in the zone and outside for ball 4. Braves earned their 2nd walk of the inning. Brings up Ariano. Ariano were to reach. Ottawa would bat around in the inning. Runners at 1st and 2nd for OU with 2 outs, and Ariano at the plate.
And at this point, Coach Grinder has shown that he was willing to be aggressive. Don't underestimate dropping down a bunt here, moving runners, putting people in action.
And a big swing from Ariano. bow back. And it's seeing some increasing clouds.
Yes.
Coming from the west. As there is a chance of rain. It goes up exponentially as we head towards nighttime. I want to say we get near 25 to 30%, which here means like 150. 0-1 delivery is low and inside for ball one as it's 1-1. As driving up here, it said it was a 10% chance, and there was a downpour for a few minutes. So
yeah, I think you just take whatever it says and multiply it by 10.
Like we're in Florida.
Right.
1 ball and 1 strike. 2 outs, runners at first and second for OU. Jeremiah Ariano, the senior at the plate, takes fastball at the knees for strike 2. Yes, so we will be continuing to deal with potential thunderstorms here over the next hour. But it's clear for now. 1-2 pitch, breaking ball low and inside. It's 2-2.
The most important thing is for Ottawa to continue to add runs while the sun's out.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Ariano, the former KCAC Freshman of the Year, now in his senior year. 2-2 pitch, inside and low for ball 3. And Seidel visibly frustrated and realizing that Kratzenberg standing on deck, who led off the inning with a first pitch single, came around to score. But right now, Ariano at the plate. Full count, 2 outs. Top of the 7th. Ottawa up 4-2. 3-2 delivery from Seidel. Going to be chopped towards the Ottawa dugout. And we'll do it one more time.
Well, with 2 outs in the base and the full count, runners are going to be off with the pitch. So an even better opportunity for the runner at second base to score on a base hit.
And Aguilar with good speed would score. And really with a double, Spradlin would be able to score easily if you find a gap. 3-2 from Seidel, going to be shot to left field. Ariano caught it, but it's going to go right at Ridgels for the 3rd out. But Ottawa does the damage. 4 runs, 4 hits, 2 left on base. As Ottawa gets their first lead of the game, they go up 4-2. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Listen to Ottawa Braves baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM at KOFO.
Did you know Prilosec OTC can stop frequent heartburn before it begins? Yep, I said before. Block heartburn at the source by taking the Prilosec OTC 2-week challenge. With just 1 pill a day, you get 24-hour heartburn relief. That's all day. Start the 2-week challenge today at prilosecotc.com and live heartburn-free. Just 1 pill a day, 24 hours, 0 heartburn. It's possible while taking Prilosec OTC. Uses directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaging local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, and insights from nationwide businesses. Talk to Stephen Bradley, 785-242-4700, extension 108.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. We appreciate the people of Franklin County. We serve some of the nicest folks you would ever want to meet. Thank you. We appreciate your patronage. This is Dangle & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
Back to Great Bend, where Ottawa explodes for 4 runs in the 7th. And now it is important for Stephen Norrell, who has the lead for the first time today, to try and work a quick inning or at least find a way to get through the first hitter. And we saw him give up a leadoff walk in the 6th, but it's after a long delay, it's really just trying to get through these first couple hitters.
Yeah, and I think right now, just focus 1 hitter at a time. Don't try to outthink yourself, think ahead. Just have the mentality, attack. 6,
7, and 8 for the Jays. Vasquez, Girard, and Witkowski to face Norrell. And a first pitch low. It's called a ball, but there's a 1-0 count to Vasquez. 1-0 deliveries outside, and that first pitch called a ball, definitely affecting Norrell. As it's 2-0 quickly to Vasquez. Struck out swinging in the 2nd, struck out stringing in the 4th. 2-0 pitch from Norrell at the belt for strike 1 as it's 2-1. Two one from Norrell. Swinging strike way out in front of it is Vasquez, and it's 2-2.
That was a big hack. Big time swing there by Vasquez.
2-2 delivery from Norrell. Gets him looking for his 11th strikeout here in the 7th.
Yeah, just froze him.
Just went back to that fastball.
You know, right now with nobody on base, you can afford to, be aggressive. I mean, if you throw one over the plate and he hits it out of the park, you're still up by 1.
Fastball from Norrell at the knees for strike 1 to Drake Gerard. Third baseman who did everything he could to keep that chopper in the top half of the inning from Eckstein from getting into the outfield, and unfortunately didn't work out. And breaking ball from Norrell just missing, and it's 1-1. Bottom of the 7th inning, Ottawa up 4-2. 1-1 delivery from Norrell at the knees for strike 2. And it's 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. One-two delivery and just staying alive, fouling it back to the backstop on another fastball to Gerard.
Yeah, just barely got a piece of that one.
One ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball in the dirt, but Antonetti able to smother. It's 2-2. 116 pitches for Norrell. Four 4-2 lead for the Braves. Braves with 4 runs on 4 hits. Tabor with 2 runs on 4 hits. 2-2 from Norrell. Hit too short. It's going to be a tough play for Aguilar. Going to his left to throw. Plenty of time for the second out as he had to extend out. He was running to his left, threw across his body. And I really like the angle he took there, Matt.
Yeah. No, he circled around the ball and picked it up so he could have his body more squared to first base to make that throw. And that's exactly how you would teach it. You watch the big league guys do it, and that's exactly how they do it. Circle that ball as you can on that.
2 outs in the 7th. As we will see Witkowski foul one back and out of play for strike 1. One delivery from Norrell is outside. It's 1-1. One ball and 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th inning, Ottawa 4-2. 1-1 from Norrell. Breaking ball in the inside corner for strike 2. Norrell trying to get his 12th strikeout of the game. He's ahead in the count at 1-2 on Witkowski. 1-2 delivery, just misses outside with a fastball, 2-2.
Looks like there's some action down in the Ottawa bullpen as well. Might be Burris.
2-2 pitch from Norrell. He blows it by him as he works through 7 innings with 12 Ks. And Ottawa leads 4-2. We go to the 8th inning. You're listening to Ottawa Braves baseball on 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS. If you want farm fresh, then today's your day. The Ottawa Farmers Market is back with their first Wednesday market of the season from 4 to 6 in the Orchlands parking lot in South Ottawa. They've got plenty of farm fresh eggs, homemade baked goods including cinnamon rolls, cookies, and scones. And for dinner, don't forget the beef. You'll find all of your favorite vendors and a few new faces at the Ottawa Farmers Market today, where you can get veggie starter plants, hanging baskets, specialty cut flowers, and more just in time for Mother's Day. Start the season fresh with the Ottawa Farmers Market in the Orchlands parking lot today from 4 to 6.
Welcome back as we start the 8th inning. Ottawa leading 4-2 over Tabor. New pitcher for Tabor will be Chris Kohler, the 6'1 junior right-hander from Tomball, Texas, a transfer from State Fair Community College. And Kratzenberg will lead it off just like he did in the 7th inning. Had a single, came around to score. Kohler, a 9.30 ERA, 20 innings pitched, and Kratzenberg pops one up down the third base line. Blue Jays chasing, but it's going to go foul. That ball carried 3/4 of the way down the line. Kohler, 20 1/3, average given up of 366. He has struck out 20.
Yeah, that ball did carry a lot farther than I thought it was going to for just what started out as a routine pop fly.
Top of the 8th inning, Ottawa 4-2 over Tabor. Oh, one delivery to Kratzenberg. He'll pop it up out of play as it heads towards the softball field. Braves with 4 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors, 4 left on base. Tabor 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, and 3 left on base. No balls and 2 strikes to Kratzenberg. Breaking ball outside. He'll lay off of it, and the count's a 1-2. Kratzenberg with that single improves his average to 416. One, 2 to Kratzenberg. Breaking ball that's popped up near the first base line. It's going to work its way out of play as chasing was Jones from first base. One ball, 2 strikes, no outs in the top of the 8th inning. Braves leading 4-2. One-two pitch, fastball at Kratzenberg, able to pop foul once again.
Jones may be glad when Kratzenberg's not at the plate.
He's had to jog over to the fence several times. One-two pitch to Kratzenberg, breaking ball that he just gets out in front of and fouls back again.
And I noticed with Kratzenberg, it's been a steady diet of breaking ball, breaking ball, breaking ball.
And not often does he get anything in the zone coming at him very quickly, I would say. At least not the last few games we have watched.
Yes.
And even then, he can go the other way when he gets full arm extension. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Kratzenberg. Delivery from Kohler. Again, fouls it back and continues to battle. It's the 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
That's a great, gives the on-deck guys a chance to see motion, spin of the baseball, timing.
That's a tough ask to bring Kohler out, your first hitter you face. Breaking ball that gets away from him. It's 2-2. That's Kohler come out and face Kratzenberg, followed up by Bone and Antonetti. That is a gauntlet in this conference. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still no outs. First batter of the 8th inning. 2-2 delivery to Kratzenberg. He's going to shoot this one back up the middle for a base hit, his second hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, after 5, I think it was 5 straight breaking balls, decided to throw a fastball, and Kratzenberg was ready.
Choked up on the bat just a little bit, too.
Yep. Punched it right into center field. Good piece of hitting right there.
Holland Bone, who followed that first pitch single from Kratzenberg in the 7th. responded with a single of his own, came around to score. And now he bats with him on first. This one chopped to third, right in the belly. This could be two. They'll go to second for one and first for two as Bone grounds into the double play.
Yeah, unfortunate there. Ball hit right at the third baseman.
And it really caught him up in the gut there, but unfortunately a good throw and even better throw from second to first.
Yeah.
So with 2 outs, the bases are empty, and Elliot Antonetti trying to extend Ottawa's lead. Still trying to get to that 10th home run on the season. He's been stuck at 9 for a couple weeks. Fastball that he's behind for strike one from Kohler. Trying to see if Ottawa has anyone working. Oh, one pitch. This one going to be hit to center field. Hailing away from the center fielder. It's going to drop for a base hit. Anthony with a big turn, but he'll stay at first with the 2-out single.
It sounded like that one kind of got off the end of the bat a little bit.
Still managed to muscle it out there.
No, absolutely. Just served it out there. I put it in the book as a line drive.
Brings up Kyle Bannister. 1 for 3. Had the first hit for OU on the afternoon when things looked pretty bleak. Going back to Ottawa started the game with 4 hitless innings. And just not a lot there. This one off the foot of the pitcher. Kohler goes right to his first base. It's going to be a tough play. I'm not sure he tagged him. No, he did tag him on the arm. Jones able to come over and tag Bannister to end the top of the 8th inning. Ottawa 4, Tabor 2 as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Listen to Ottawa Braves Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
The IRS doesn't mess around. If they want your money, they'll take it. They can take your paycheck and bank accounts, too, even threaten your home or business. Don't take on the IRS alone. If you owe back taxes, the smartest thing you can do is call Optima Tax Relief. The experts at Optima specialize in a powerful IRS tax assistance program called the Fresh Start Initiative. And their clients that qualify are saving thousands, even tens of thousands. One call starts the process to stop the demand letters, stop aggressive collection actions, and stop the IRS from targeting you. But don't delay. It's important to act now while you still have options. Optima is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. Optima has already resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. Get your life back. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima now for your free consultation.
Call 800-348-0269. 800-348-0269. 800-348-0269.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Steven Norrell back out for the 8th inning as he has gone 7, 4 hits, 1 earned, 1 walk, and 12 Ks for the junior from Keller, Texas. He'll face 9, 1, and 2, Ridgels, Eisenhower, and Johnson. Ottawa did have some players warming up in the bullpen in that last half inning. Eric Reese was one of them. Ottawa's go-to closer this year has been Austin Warfel at times, and if Ottawa could get one more inning out of Norrell, they would love that. Ridgels takes breaking ball in the dirt for ball 1. It's 123 pitches for Steven Norrell.
And it may be Norrell pitches until he gives up a base runner.
1-0 pitch to Ridgels. It's the knees for strike 1. One ball and a strike. Braves up 4-2 in the bottom of the 8th inning. 1-1 from Norrell. Softly hit to third. Bannister on a bounce. So go to first for out number 1.
Yeah, nice play there. Way to come and get that ball. Get it on the first hop. Don't let it hit the ground again. You just never know what's going to happen on that second bounce.
Four 4-2 Braves. And out in the bottom of the 8th, and Eisenhower at the plate. He is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts to grind out to Aguilar. He's up and makes the throw for out number 2. 1 pitch and another out.
That's about as efficient as you get. And to be fair, I'm surprised that Tabor's swinging early. Not that you take till you get a strike, but knowing that Norrell's pitch count is elevated, you would think you would want to take a few more pitches, grind.
Johnson 1 for 3, has been on base twice as he reached on the strikeouts, but then had a single in the first, came around to score. Takes fastball low and outside for ball 1. 1-0 delivery from Norrell, and this one hits softly to third. Bannister up with it. He'll go to first for the third out as Krassenberg sinks it out, and Norrell works through the eighth as Ottawa leads it 4-2. We go to the top of the ninth. You're listening to Ottawa Braves baseball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Did you know that feeling sluggish or weighed down could be signs that your digestive system isn't working at its best? But taking Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil supports your daily digestive health using a special plant-based fiber called psyllium. Psyllium works by forming a gel in your digestive system to trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. Metamucil's gelling action also helps to promote heart health and slows down sugar absorption to promote healthy blood sugar levels. Start feeling lighter and more energetic by taking Metamucil every day.
Stephen Norrell has pitched to Jim. 8 innings pitched for him, 12 strikeouts, given up just one earned run and just one walk. And that inning, Matt, we thought he might just work through the 9-hitter, comes up and gets the two best hitters on this team by average, and get two big ground outs as Aguilar and Bannister make big plays.
Yeah, no, I mean, Norrell came out and, you know, he's been a bulldog on the mound. Absolute bulldog. Just fight. A lot of grit, a lot of guts out there today for sure.
Christopher Kohler on the mound again. He'll face off against Gabe Eckstein, who tied this game at 2 in the 7th inning on a 2 RBI single down the third baseline. And he'll swing at a fastball, just missing the barrel there. It goes foul. That's the count at 0-1. Eckstein followed by Aguilar and Kohler. 2 up for Ottawa in the 9th. Leading 4-2. 0-1 delivery. And it's going to plunk Eckstein in the back, and that's one you're going to want to walk off. As Kohler, that one got away from. We saw him in warm-ups here in the 9th, really struggling to just find the mitt, much less the strike zone. He threw 2 that went over the top of his catcher, and that one got away from him.
And a little bit of breaking news, John Means, who played at Gardner High School in Gardner, Kansas, threw the Orioles' 12th no-hitter today.
There you go. Local news. What I like.
For Baltimore.
Which, was he also on that team with Bubba Starling? They played teammates in high school?
Played teammates in high school, and actually that's how, if you go back and read through the stuff, that's actually how John was actually seen, because all the stands were filled with scouts watching Bubba.
And they try a pickoff move to catch Eckstein sleeping, and that pitch was outside, ball and no strikes. And they had Jones running in from first. Coming over to cover second was Witkowski. 1-0 count. Eckstein was paying attention.
I'm not sure I've ever seen that executed in that way.
Considering Ottawa wasn't showing bunt, not really a reason to. 1-0 pitch. It's up and high. It's 2-0 to Aguilar. Struck out swinging in the third, fly to left in the 5th. It was pinch hit 4 for Paramore in the 8th, but came around to pinch run after Paramore drew the walk.
Right.
2 balls and no strikes to Matt Aguilar. Gabe Eckstein standing on first after being hit by the pitch. 2-0 delivery. low and just catches the zone for strike one. 2 balls and a strike.
Game of cat and mouse here. Is Ottawa going to bunt?
Jones seemed to think so from first base. On
yes.
The previous 2 pitches, he's running in again. 2 balls and a strike. Aguilar's going to hit this one to left field. Softly hit. Ridgels will come in and makes the grab. As that ball got caught in the wind, had to take a couple steps to his left, made that one look a little more interesting than he probably wanted, but it won out in the ninth.
Yeah. And from our vantage point here where we're at, the wind's really not blowing, but it must have been some gusts out in that area or just lost it. I mean, it's not a high sky. It's clouded over, so seeing the ball should be better, I would think.
1 out in the top of the ninth. Ottawa up 4-2 over the 2-seed Tabor. If you look at the national rankings, just outside the top 25. Runner going. He's going to shoot this one down the first baseline, but foul. Strike one. But it was that series Ottawa took over Tabor that knocked them out of the top 25 just about a month ago in Hillsboro. Sometimes, since that point, they have won 5 out of their last 6, including 2 over Oklahoma Wesleyan, and a sweep of Sterling on the weekend. So they were red hot coming here. 0-1 to Kohler. It's high. It's 1-1. Spradlin on deck for OU. Runner at first is X-State.
And that's a really good point, Casey. It's not like that Tabor, kind of backed their way into the tournament not playing well. They've been, on a tear, really, the last 2 to 3 weeks.
1-1. This one popped out of play by Kohler as X-State was running. Kohler 272 average, a home run, and 19 RBIs. One ball and 2 strikes. Kohler against Kohler. 2 different spellings. Runner going again. That one goes by the catcher. Eckstein going to get the second standing up. He'll turn for third, but he'll stay at second on the wild pitch. Kohler on the mound. So this is probably my Denny Matthews moment here. Kohler, and you've got Kohler at the plate, Koler. Which last night, Matthews telling us how many Perez's were out on the field at the same time. I think there were 4. 4 when Salvador was hitting, and then you had, I think, a third base. The things Denny Matthews comes up with.
Right. Master of knowledge.
2-2 delivery. And he's going to strike out looking for the second out, and a little delayed signal there, but right at the knees. For strike 3, 2 outs in the top of the ninth. Can you imagine Thanksgiving at the Matthews household?
Yeah.
Not getting a whole lot of words in.
In-depth coverage of the dinner being delivered to the table.
That or at the Marv Albert house.
Yeah, yeah.
Fastball at the belt to Spradlin for strike 1. Eckstein at second, hit by a pitch, then able to scoot over to second on a wild pitch. Rays would like another insurance run. 0-1 delivery, inside and low, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, big two-out single right here would be huge to get that run home from second base.
3, 4, and 5 is due up for Tabor in the bottom of the ninth. One from Kohler, low and outside, and Eckstein going to take third, as unable to pick up the ball was Aguilar. And Ottawa now 90 feet from adding another. Two balls and a strike to Spradlin. Hitting .321, has driven in 20 on the season. 2-1 pitch, low, and it's 3-1.
Yeah, good at bat here so far.
Three-one from Kohler is going to be shot off the top of the mound. Weird bounce. The throw is just in time, and that ends Ottawa's top of the ninth inning. Braves 3 outs away from moving on in the KCAC tournament. They're up 4-2. You're listening to Ottawa Braves baseball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Paid for by Protect My Car. Restrictions may apply. Plans and costs for coverage may vary. Call for details. These days, you've got to do whatever you can to save money. One of our biggest expenses can be our cars, especially when unexpected repair bills hit. Not anymore. If you own a car, truck, or SUV made from $19.99 or higher, you could stop paying for car repairs. That's right. You might not have to pay a penny to have it repaired. Just call 800-998-0633 now to see if you qualify. You must have an automobile made from $19.99 or higher, and all repairs for your engine, transmission, and much more can become a thing of the past. Call 800-998-0633 today and get your car protected before your next repair bill hits. That's right, total protection for your car and no more repair bills. Plus, call 800-998-0633 right now and get free roadside assistance, free towing, free car rental, and free oil changes. Call 800-998-0633 right now to see if your car qualifies. That's 800-998-0633. Never pay for car repairs again. Just call 800-998-0633. 800-998-0633.
And it will looking to go all the way is Steven Norrell. He has pitched 8 innings and given up 4 hits, 1 earned run, a walk, 128 pitches, and 12 strikeouts. He faces 3, 4, and 5. Weems is going to re-enter this game, and he was really holding that left elbow his last plate appearance. Swore that Jones was going to be the one to come to the plate, but they're going to put Weems out there to face Norrell, and a fastball misses low for ball 1.
Yeah, interesting. I wish we could get more information about, the injury.
1-0 delivery from Norrell is in there at the knees for strike 1.
Yeah, Norrell's really been a bulldog today. I mean, he's put the Braves on his back and just battled.
And you see Weems just trying to work that left arm and that elbow here. 0-1 from Steven. Breaking ball at the knees for strike 2. Weems is 1 for 3. Singled in the 6th inning. 1-2 from Norrell. Breaking ball strikes him out swinging. As Antonetti almost sends that ball around the horn into left field, but big strikeout of Weems to start the bottom of the 9th inning.
Yeah, really nice pitch there.
It'll be Leo Aguilar, the catcher, who is 1 for 3 as one of the 2 RBIs for the Blue Jays. Breaking ball that misses low for ball 1. Norrell, 133 pitches. 1-0 delivery, breaking or a fastball that gets away from him. It's 2-0. Two 2-0 pitch, misses low. It's 3-0. No one in the Ottawa bullpen really super warm right now. 3 balls and no strikes to Aguilar. Delivery at the knees for strike 1. It's 3-1.
A good pitch there, good location.
Norrell looking for the complete game, trying to battle back from 3-0 against Aguilar. 3-1. Fouled back to the screen. It's 3-2.
And so far today, every time Norrell's needed to make a big pitch, he's been able to execute it.
3 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out, bottom of the 9th inning. Ottawa up 4-2. 3-2 from Norrell at the knees. He'll ring him up looking for the second out. The Braves 1 out away from moving on in the KCAC tournament for the first time in a long time.
Yes.
And it will be Tanyan Schaefer, the right fielder. Norrell with his 14th strikeout. First pitch to Schaefer, high for ball one.
Still has good velocity. Pop in the mitt.
1 ball and no strikes. Fastball in there as it's 1-1. Schaefer 0 for 3. 2 ground outs and a strikeout. One delivery. Fouled into the Tabor dugout. And Doc didn't look like it caught anyone, luckily.
I think it got one of the guys in the back row with a hooded sweatshirt.
So it's positive at least.
Yes.
As Ottawa 1 strike away from moving on. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th inning. Ottawa 4. Tabor 2. 1-2 on the way. Strikes him out swinging. And Ottawa's moving on the complete game from Stephen Norrell. An absolutely incredible performance for the junior from Keller, Texas. And Ottawa moves on in the KCAC tournament.
Yeah, an absolute gem today from Stephen Norrell. Just battled, stuck it out, made big pitch after big pitch. You know, and the impressive thing is the velocity at the end of the game was the same as it was at the beginning of the game, if not even better. I mean, he was loose, confident, just, something to hang his hat on for sure. I mean, an absolute competitor today, against Tabor, who swings the bat well for that. And overcame, quite frankly, too, Casey, overcame a couple mistakes on pickoff plays that allowed runners to advance and led directly to runs that were scoring. So, again, just stayed in it mentally.
We'll go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we will chat with head coach Gabe Grinder. You're listening to Ottawa Braves Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You can get your COVID-19 vaccine now at Kramer Pharmacy, your local Ottawa pharmacy at 134 South Main. Call us today at Kramer Pharmacy, 785-242-2055. Or visit KramerRx.com and we'll put you on the waiting list and provide you with more information. Your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy.
At a time of loss, you're already dealing with grief. The cost of a funeral service shouldn't add to it. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing affordable services for everyone. Find out more by visiting lamb-roberts.com.
Painting? You're going to need some rollers and brushes. Trendle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
No matter the brand, Adamson Brothers can prepare your AC for the hot summer months ahead. Call them today, 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Welcome back to Great Bend. Ottawa wins it 4-2 over Tabor to move on in the KCAC tournament as we're joined by head coach Gabe Grinder. Coach, what a performance from your team. A tough weekend down in Wichita, and to come back and beat the number 2 seed the way you did today.
Yeah, it was huge for us. We had preached that what happened over the weekend happened, and now it's time to move on because it's got our goal of competing for a championship all year, and we knew it would take big efforts this entire week to make that happen, so we just prepared really well over the last couple of days.
Austin Seidel for Tabor pitched tremendously through the first 6 innings. Your team in the 7th inning finding a way to bat around. You score 4 runs on 3 hits. What did you do? What was kind of the mentality at the plate once we got to that point?
Just trying to wear him out. That's a heck of an arm. For good reason, he's our pitcher of the year. And we just went into the deal just trying to grind the bats out and know that, you're never going to beat the best in the first couple innings. It's trying to get them tired and beat them late, and our guys bought into that and got the job done.
We'll switch over to your starting pitcher, Stephen Norrell. Complete game tonight, 9 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 earned, 1 walk, 15 strikeouts. Just battled, kept your team in the game. What do you have to say about him tonight?
That's a huge performance. Anytime you can get your number one in a tournament to go a complete game in the first one, it helps you out. We've kind of been on him to give more and more and more, and man, to show up in a big game like that, it's huge to have a start like that.
Coach, congratulations, and now you get to wait till 7 o'clock tomorrow, so get to enjoy it a little bit. All right, thanks, Coach. We're going to get Stephen on real quick to chat before he puts a little ice on that arm after what we finish at 143 pitches. Yeah. So, first off, how's the arm after all that?
Arm's fine. The rest of me is...
Yeah. See, and this is cool for me, as I'm also from the 817, grew up in Northwestern Hills, so good to have someone from Keller, Texas. Your team tonight, and offensively didn't have it early on. You just continued to battle. What were you kind of telling yourself, even when it was 2-0, just continue to grind?
Yeah, I knew my hitters were going to rally behind everyone and get some runs together. We've done it all year. So I try not to put too much pressure on me or the rest of my teammates and just let them get their job done.
Your first trip to Great Bend for the KCAC tournament, what was kind of the feeling out there? Did you get the juices flowing? What was it for you tonight?
Honestly, it was nervous. I've never been here, never played on a big stage like this. I just went out and tried to do what I've been doing for 3 years since I've been here at Ottawa, just trying to do my best.
And you mentioned your time here at Ottawa, a transformation of this program to where it is now. How good does it feel to come away with a win?
It feels great. We came here with Coach Grinder, and we believed in this program, and we've just worked hard until we finally got our opportunity, and I think it showed out today, all the preparation and work we put in.
Stephen, congratulations.
Thank you.
We're going to go and take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to Ottawa Braves Baseball on 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
I absolutely love my dog, but the constant shedding, not so much. But then I got a Swiffer Sweeper Pet Kit, and it is amazing. These super thick cloths pick up a crazy amount of hair. Just look at all that. And that was from just one swipe. And the best part? Sweeper's so much easier to maneuver than a broom or a vacuum, easily getting around chairs and under the couch. You're right. Now I can focus on you, not your shedding. Swiffer Sweeper Pet Kit. Because shed happens.
DQ presents music for your mouth. If you could hear the tastes of the new spring treat collection, it would sound something like this. 3 choco chip-filled shakes, including the new Choco Hazelnut Chip Shake to get your taste buds grooving. The creamy, classic taste of the returning Dreamsicle Dipped Cone. And the remixed flavors of the bold and bright new Tropical Lemonade Twisty Misty Slush. So shake, dip, and twist yourself to DQ for some sweet springtime music for your mouth with the new spring treat collection. DQ. Happy tastes good.
Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about. And part of being helpful is listening to our customers. Which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2020 certification info, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Spring makes all things new, and the Home Depot makes all spring things possible. Start a garden, refinish a deck. Use our mobile app to put over 2 million products in the palm of your hand. Some ready for pickup in as little as 2 hours. Oh, and if you don't have the tools you need, our tool rental department does. Download our mobile app to get started. Bring on spring with innovative help from the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Ottawa wins it 4-2 in the first round of the KCAC tournament. They will play at 7 p.m. tomorrow night against the winner of Kansas Wesleyan and McPherson. That game follows here in just about an hour. And Matt, what an emotional win to come back from 2-0 down against the KCAC pitcher of the year in Austin Seidel, and find a way to grind out 4 runs, bat around in the 7th, when really there was no momentum there through the first 6 innings.
Yeah, no, there was no momentum, and Coach Grinder kind of alluded to it is sometimes against great arms, you just have to grind it out and hope they get tired or hope that somebody makes a mistake and still have good approaches at the plate, get the ball in play when you can, and just, put a little pressure on them. But, the Braves did what they needed to do. I mean, they overcame some early mistakes with throwing errors on pickoff plays, and just, didn't give up. Just ground out the win, really.
Braves 4 runs on 6 hits, 3 errors, 6 left on base. Of those 3 errors, though, none of those were in the act of play. I mean, more so they were the 2 wild pitches and then I guess the 1 pass ball. But besides that, everything defensively, when it was played in front of them, was really good.
Yeah, no, defensively they were really good, especially in the last couple innings when Norrell was really getting just ground balls from the Tabor hitters. The shortstop, third baseman both made great plays. And quite frankly, they did what they needed to do to win at the end.
Steven Norrell, a complete game for the junior from Kohler, Texas. 4 hits, 1 earned, 1 walk, 15 strikeouts, and 143 pitches. I mean, not only were you going against the pitcher of the year on the other side and battling one of the best offenses in the KCAC, but your offense just didn't have it early on. And when he's been in that situation a lot this year, unfortunately. And for him to continue to battle and churn out innings and keep his team within striking distance was probably the most impressive thing to me.
Yeah, no, I mean, he just kept doing it. And I was surprised when you mentioned at one point that he had his 12th strikeout. It just didn't feel like that he'd had that many strikeouts at all.
Well, and as Coach Jay Cant from softball brought us dinner, so Gabe's got to up it on the baseball side. Yeah. And I think, for me, we'll have to go back and look inning for inning, but I don't remember him having an inning over the last 4 where he didn't strike out at least 2 of the hitters in an inning.
Right, yeah, it was, just impressive, and he was doing it mostly with fastball. It wasn't, I'm going to throw a breaking ball and lock you up that way. It was just, I'm throwing a fastball by you, come and get it, and too bad you missed.
Ottawa able to move on in the winner's bracket, and they do play the winner of Kansas Wesleyan McPherson. I'll tell you that in the fact that looking at the weather for the rest of the evening, thunderstorm chances basically through midnight at this point. We do have Ottawa University softball scheduled to play at 7:30. We will bring that to you if that game happens, maybe closer to 8 o'clock, as this game currently in the 3rd inning, and it looks like Oklahoma Wesleyan is leading McPherson 2-0. So we'll have that one to follow. But the potential, if McPherson and Cato don't play, they would have to finish that game up early tomorrow. So Ottawa could get even a bigger break in that case on the baseball bracket.
Yeah, I mean, that's always the uncertainty, especially out here in Great Bend with the weather and the natural playing surfaces. The weather can wreak havoc. The grounds crew and the parks department, they do a great job of keeping the field in great shape and will work tirelessly to get it back into playing shape as quickly as possible if there is weather. Let's just keep our fingers crossed that if there is any, it's just minimal.
I want to thank Larson Johnson, of course, Matt Kincaid for all his work through these first 2 games. We have 1 more left, Matt, so we'll take a bit of time, get ready for that 7:30 start, as we don't have to try and sprint over to make that game. So we'll enjoy it. But Ottawa so far 2-0 on the day.